Yo, this is Gorilla NEMS. Check me out on the Bootleg Kev podcast for the 19th time. You know, anytime I'm in LA, this is the first stop. Your life.
It's the Bootleg Kev show. We have a special guest. His new album is out. It is a good album. It is a great album. Fully produced by Scram Jones.
Absolutely.
You've been talking about this album for a while.
Yeah, it's about fucking time.
It's about fucking time. Gorilla NEMS is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Your life, you fucking faces. I'm back for the 17th time.
What's it like to...
Horrifying.
Is it?
You don't know what you're going to do. I remember punching out car windows, or I remember just not being able to move, or I just remember every time I smoked, I was just like, why the f*** did I do this?
Would it be like a cigarette, like dipped
Both.
in it?
I had two touches. So when I said this on my podcast, Outside with Gorilla NEMS, the
Literally
best podcast.
outside.
The best podcast.
It's amazing. You're killing it with that.
It's number 2 after Bootlegs.
You had Ghostface Killah outside.
Facts. He was freezing. He didn't like, and he's a champ. I was like, bro, you want me to stop for a little bit, like 10 minutes? He was like, nah, let's get this going. He was like this.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. So I came home out of jail. My man gave me a jar of dust. I was like, go get your money. I'll put you on. I ain't have no clientele. I just came out of jail.
Right.
So I just wound up just dipping every cigarette and just being my best customer. Get this fly out of here.
Bro, this fly, bro.
Yeah.
You can smoke. If you
Yo,
want.
we're doing a podcast.
Smoke, sir.
And then you get the dust, the tea leaves, I guess.
Right.
Whatever they do.
So you dip it?
No, you put the flakes into the
In
blunt. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Double win.
What's the high like, though?
It's numbing. Like you just...
I want to try.
I did that too.
You got it before?
Yeah. Yo, check this. I just remembered this story. So, I'm hanging out with this girl for the first time. And she's like, yo, I know somebody got... Hey, that wasn't really my thing, but I was like, whatever. She goes, let's go up this kid. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, all right, yeah.
So I put him in the headlock, put him to sleep. She goes through his pockets, takes... This is July 2nd. Who knows the year? Years ago. So we take it to her house. I didn't know how to do it, but apparently you put it in either the microwave or like the oven, because it comes in liquid, but you turn it into... Oh, you put it on a baking sheet, the liquid, heat it up, and then you scrape it off, and it becomes like a powder.
Okay. Do you eat it, or do you...
So we do that. July 2nd. Do it. I'm smashing. We both... All I remember is waking up July 5th. She's still bent over, and I'm over her. And I was like, yo, what the just happened? I don't even know if we had phones when I was doing it. I was like, yo, what's today? It was July 5th. I was like, yo, we missed the whole 4th of July. We missed like 3 days. What the fuck happened? We're both still... Like, what did we just both pass out and wake up 3 days later? Holy shit.
Wow.
I'm mad I didn't tell this on my podcast.
Pretty amazing. I'd like to point out that now I really want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure you do it with a woman, though.
You got to do it with my guy. I don't know if my wife will do it with me.
Yeah, man. Being a married man and doing drugs just don't mix.
It doesn't. I only smoke weed and I take spray, apparently.
Boring.
Yeah.
Get a life.
Hey, you're sober, bro.
I know. But I've done enough.
Which is beautiful.
Yeah.
What's the worst?
The worst drug is... It's a mix-up between... I would say dust. It's not even a mix-up. Me, personally, I know some people that love smoking dust.
Yeah.
I just hated it. I don't know why I ever did it. Every time I did it, I was like, literally, why the f*** I do this?
Do you think if was around back then, you would have tried it?
Nah. Probably.
Maybe on accident, right?
Yeah.
Like, you almost like probably couldn't avoid it.
The last time I got locked up, I was already sober for over 10 years.
Right.
So 2 fiends came in. It was like, yo, NEMS, love your music. Yeah. But I knew they was fiends. So I was like, yo, what's up, man? They was like, I was like, what you got arrested for? They were like, I was like, I thought that kills. You know, I thought we smoke it. We put it in the tin foil.
The foil, yeah.
Light it. I'm like, damn. I thought like a little dose would kill you.
Well, like kill your ass, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess now they smoking
the
that
fiends
shit.
are like desensitized to it. Bro, if you go like to most places in LA, if you just see homeless people, there's just foil everywhere. They don't even want anymore. They just want. They're like, where's the? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it was like this. They always say it's like this much will just kill you, and it's like
smoking this much.
Just smoking. What the? I think it's all from China too. Shout out to China, man. They got that on lock, bruh.
It's really from Mexico, but he don't want to say. He lives mad close to Mexico.
Well, I think it comes from China to Mexico, and then it comes over.
What is it?
I think. I know that they give you in the hospital.
What happened to that crocodile?
What?
Remember that? You never seen this? It's called crocodile. They were doing it in Russia or something. Turns your skin into like crocodile.
Hey, there's some new shit I heard out here. Some like some sort of tranquilizer people are doing. That's like a horse tranquilizer or something.
That's what Special K is. Well, Special K is cat tranquilizer.
Cat tranquilizer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or it could be horse tranquilizer. That had to be a horse tranquilizer.
Wow.
That tranquilized the out of me.
Yeah, it puts you out.
Facts.
For sure.
Absolutely.
You ever do?
Nah, you?
No, I'm really scared. I really want to, but I'm scared.
Nah, do that, bro. If you're still doing this age, bro, you might as well. If you're taking spritzes, don't do that, bro. What do you got to lose?
Yo, your album is amazing, man.
Thank you, man.
I think it's your best body of work.
So do I, yeah.
It's really good.
You know what? It's old to me already.
Yeah.
I've been working on this shit for like
no, yeah. I know
4 years.
Yeah,
Through
yeah.
the whole pandemic, me and Scram was working on it. And, you know, so it's old to me. But always on release day, I always sit in the car and listen to it. And for some reason, it sounds brand new to me. And I was like, yo, this is a solid body of work. I'm proud of it.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to Ghostface Killah, who fucking showed up and showed out.
I think everybody that gave me a verse on there, like...
Everybody went in.
They showed up. Chic Luch.
Chic killed it. What was that, track 2?
Yeah, track 3. Yeah,
track.
Rise of the Silver. I couldn't have an album with Silverback in the
without
title.
Chic.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Gunplay, bodied it.
Killed it. You got Gunplay saying fuck your life?
Facts.
I love it.
Facts.
Did you guys hang out?
Nah, we planned to, and then...
I feel like it'd be a fun hang.
Me too.
Like, I would just like to go do something random with Gunplay, like go to escape room or something.
Nah, I would love to have Gunplay in Coney Island.
Yeah.
Like, because it's like...
It's on the block.
Yeah, bro.
Get him a chopped cheese.
Yeah, it would be hilarious. It would be hilarious.
Yo, I haven't talked to you since, on the podcast, since I actually went to Coney Island. And, like, when you say you run Coney Island, like, yeah, it's true. So, like, if anybody ever, like, questions that, like, just go there. And you'll be like, oh, I see this fucking G everywhere.
Facts.
And then you just, like, walk in and, like, just take shit out of the store. And they're like, you're fine.
Facts. I mean, that's what the mayor does.
The mayor of Coney Island.
Facts.
Did you go and see... Well, have you ever seen Joey Chestnut in person eating in Coney Island?
This year and last year. Because I did an episode with those Side Talk kids. We did it last year at the Nathan shit. So I saw it for the first time ever in life. I was like, yo, this is so stupid standing here.
Ridiculous, right?
And people were mad because they were there from 5 in the morning.
It was raining, right?
This year.
Yeah, this year.
So we went there this year. I said, yo, it's about to come down. Come on, let's go inside. Luckily, this year, we had a little more clout. They gave us pad. Everybody knew who I was. So they was like, yeah,
Yo,
go
I'll
in
shut
the
this
back.
whole shit down right now.
Yeah, so they was like, yo, just go in the back. And then I saw Joey Chestnut. He was like, where you are, I'm here. And he was just like amping himself up. I was like, This is
Glizzy God.
This is this guy's fucking Christmas right here.
For sure. It's the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Did you see the big black dude who chugs on YouTube?
Yeah.
Badland chugs?
Yo, he raps in Coney Island that day, and he sucks. That day
Of course
on
he
4th of
sucks.
July, he's like one of the hosts for the Glizzy contest. So he fucking raps. He does some corny ass freestyle shit. Yeah, he's trash.
Bro, I be hate watching his shit on YouTube, bro. Like, it pops up on my algorithm because I watched him like once, and it's like, he'll like, I'm just like, I feel bad because I feel like that fool's gonna die soon. And like, his whole livelihood is him like killing himself on video.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He like will chug like, he'll take like a 12-pack of like some new soda and empty it into one thing and then take it to the fucking face.
Bro, to chug this in one shot, you can't do it.
No, I could. he has.
Who got a soda right now, bro? I guarantee you can't do it in one shot.
I guarantee I can. I shotgun beers, bro. There's
Bro,
no soda in
beer
there.
and soda is two different things, bro.
There's no soda in there.
Damn.
Do we have a
Where's
soda?
Monster? You don't got Monster Energy in here?
No.
You're not on Team Monster, bro?
No, but that dude, he'll fucking put like 12, like he'll fucking take, he has this big boot and he puts like the Grimace shake.
Yeah.
The McDonald's shake. Bro, he put like 4 of them into this boot and then chugged it all at once. And I'm like, this dude's brain freeze gotta be fucking wild, son.
Yo, I know the,
Yo, this fucking fly, dog. It's this one fly. Bro, earlier today, I took my hat off in the interview and I tried to fucking nail it.
Yo, you gotta freeze them out, bro. You don't got no AC on them here.
It's over there. It's over there and it's loud.
Oh, that's why.
There's AC right there up there.
You gotta freeze them out. If you put the AC on, bro, he'll get frozen and he'll try to get out.
I just want to shoot him in the face. Yeah. No, but the album is great, man. So I text you. You delivered. You delivered.
Always good on the first album of a 3-album deal. You know what I'm saying? Get
For sure.
everybody happy.
Well, I was gonna ask now that you're working with Paul Rosenberg, who's obviously for people who don't know, he's a legendary executive who also has been managing Eminem his whole career, and was former head of Def Jam and has Goliath. How did this whole? I mean, the one thing I love about Paul and M is when they sign artists, they just sign artists that they like fuck with.
Facts.
It ain't about the cloud. It ain't about the metrics. It's like, yo, I fuck with what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Let's see if we can add to that. You know what I'm saying? Like they did that with Griselda. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for you, what was the initial like linkage between y'all and like, tell me about that relationship.
So he started following me, I would say maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. As soon as he started following me, I DM'd him, yo, manage me. This is before I had my team set up.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, I fuck with what you're doing. Any way I can help, I got you. But I'm not managing nobody no more. I'm done with that. I don't got the time or I don't want to.
I think he used to manage Action, right?
He managed mad, I think Blink 182, mad people.
Shit, I didn't
know. So basically, fast forward, I'm doing the album with Scram. And Scram, when the album, we thought it was done, he was like, yo, let's play it for Paul. I'm like, you got the connect? He's like, yeah, that's
He's
my
on
guy.
Shit 45, yeah.
And Paul sat down, listened to the album, and he fucked with it and was just like, yo, give me a couple months, I got y'all. I was like, all right, that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
We waited. That was in like September. Waited till November. He was like, give me till January. Waited till January. He was like, yo, I got you. It's just taking long.
Right.
So it took maybe almost a year, but
It was worth it.
he's a man of his word. Absolutely.
3-album deal.
Yep.
That's dope, man.
Goliath/Virgin.
And then you had some sort of like chance with M back in the day too, right? Like we talked about it a bit.
It's on. They was trying to develop me as their artist for Shady. I never met M, but I was fucking with D12. Rest in peace, Proof. Bizarre.
Yeah.
But Riggs Morales was the A&R up there, and he would bring me up there all the time. And they wanted to develop me as one of the artists.
Did Paul remember that, or was he even aware
check
of that?
this. So Paul, I found out now that he kind of like blackballed me from the office because I wrote "fuck your life" on their door. NEMS "fuck your life." In my mind, I'm like, this is fire because everybody that walks into this building now is gonna see NEMS "fuck your life" and gonna think of me.
Like when you did it in Compton.
Exactly. Exactly. Yo, and I did it in Def Jam years before that.
Right.
I had to deal with them at 17, but theirs was worse. I was in their bathroom, bro. I wrote it in the mirror on the bathroom and Mark. I look back now, I'm like, yo, what the fuck was wrong with me, bro? But yeah, so he was like, yo, I told everybody in the office, don't fuck with you once you did that. I was like, I don't want this kid coming nowhere near this building. So, years later.
Now you're with him.
Absolutely.
That's dope. How has it been?
It's been amazing. Paul is mad. He's like us.
Yeah.
And you just hear his name throughout the years, and you build. It becomes like a myth, but
for sure,
bro, he's just like us.
I was just talking with
shit. It's
I had Thurston Howell III on the show.
Paul raps. I think I sent that to Paul, And I was like, yo, Paul, you got bars?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah. He was like,
Yeah, Thurston Howe, shout out to the Lowlives. He was like, yeah, man, Rosenberg used to be rapping in Brooklyn.
that's the, I
in
sent
Brownsville,
that clip. He
yeah.
said, Paul said, yo, me and M would take the train to Brownsville
Crazy.
in the early days and go and
Imagine going to Brownsville in the 90s.
Facts. That's
And rapping.
you don't want to go to Brownsville
Right
today.
now. Yeah, right now.
So in the 90s, it's like, bro. But that's also a testament to who Thurston Howell is. You know, he's well respected. Super solid dude. But yeah, I sent that clip to Paul and I was like, yo, how come I didn't know it? He's like, yeah, Paul Bunyan was my rap name.
Sick name. And also, like, visually, it makes sense.
Bro, he's mad tall.
He's like Paul Bunyan.
Facts.
For sure. Shout out to Paul Bunyan, man. For you, like, I know how big of a deal it is to have Ghostface on the record and to have a relationship with Ghostface and to have him sit down in the cold on your podcast. Like, I know that's a huge deal for you.
Bro, did I tell you the Ghostface verse was some fucking vintage Ghostface shit? The
Yes,
last time I was up
you
there, I
did.
said that.
The verse is crazy.
Sounds like fucking Enter the 36 Chambers Ghostface.
Oh my God, it's so good, man. Like, I just think it's like I just think it's dope to kind of just see like your grind like just paying off, bro.
Nah, absolutely. And Ghost, he was just at we had a release party last Thursday, the night before it dropped. He was there.
He pulled up.
Pulled up. Yo, super solid, bro. Super solid. Like he's really tuned in too. He's tapped in with, you know, you see these artists, you grow up listening to these people and you're just like, yo, this fucking fly is crazy.
Bro, this fly is mad aggressive. Yo, Busy, if you see the fly over there, kill that motherfucker, bro.
Facts.
Bro,
Kick it.
Bro, I need you to just take something and hit it. Yo, give him a weapon. Give him a Hardin hat. Give him the Hardin hat. We need a weapon. I'm gonna kill this cocksucking fly, this cockamamie bastard. It's right up there. It's on the other side of the pillar.
Bro, you don't got no spray?
Bro, what am I gonna fucking raid us out in here? We're in a small room. You wanted me to raid it in here?
Right there, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, just hit him with the fucking king palm tray, bro. Bitch ass fly. Got me fucked up. Anyway.
$100 you kill him with that. Vegas will give it to you.
No, but you were saying, so Ghostface came to the release party.
Release party, yo, he's just super solid, bro. He's
He's like around 5 or 6 all time for me in my personal list.
We went through this, yes.
Yeah.
Supreme Clientele, one of the best hip hop albums ever made.
Yeah, I think if you like roll in like Iron Man, obviously only built for Cuban Links and his presence on that album.
He said on my podcast he don't like Iron Man. He don't like his album Iron Man.
Could it be that? Do you think? I was gonna say, I somehow think Liquid Sword somehow become the most underrated Wu-Tang album ever, because I feel like it always gets like
yes,
like
absolutely.
trumped when people talk about like only built for Cuban Links
Yeah.
or 36 Chambers. I'm like, I don't know, Liquid Swords.
Liquid Swords is amazing. I just recently went back and listened to it front to back.
So fucking good, man.
Amazing album. And it does, you're absolutely right. I think that's also because Jizza is just
He's
quiet,
very reserved.
humble.
He's an introvert. He didn't have as big a personality as the other guys.
Absolutely. That might be it too.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of it too. Shout out to the RZA, man. You ever tap in with RZA?
No. I met him recently, but I never tapped in with him like musically, which it would be a dream come true.
For sure.
Absolutely.
I also feel like he doesn't do a lot. So it'd be like, if you get a RZA beat.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
What are we doing here?
Facts. See, that's like Muggs. Like Muggs, he posted, I don't know, it had to be a year ago now, but he posted one day like, yo, I just found mad old DAT tapes from the 90s of my beats.
Whoa.
I hit him immediately. Like, yo, send me some joint. He sent me recently. He sent me like
He's supposed to come on my show soon. He's got an album coming out. So.
Yeah. He's
I text the guy back on my bucket list shit. Please bring him by. I think we're like neighbors because he walks his dog on my street all the time, and I've never stopped and been like, "Yo, Muggs."
Why?
Because I just think it'd be super weird, bro.
Yo, Muggs has an ill mystique about him,
bro. And his studio is like in our neighborhood. So his studio,
this neighborhood right here?
It's in Burbank.
Because it looks like it. Because when we would just come here, I was like, yo, this
dude,
Muggs
studio. I could walk there in like 6 minutes from my front door.
Okay.
It's just this black building next to this popular Mexican restaurant, and it just the Soul Assassins A's on it. And I remember I hit my boy. I'm like, yo, is Muggs studio in Burbank? And he's like, yeah, it's right there on Victory. I was like, yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. Legendary shit. And when you go, bro, it's like a time machine in there. He got all like.
Well, once I interview
so
him, I'm gonna try to. My goal is to become friends, so we can like walk our dogs together, and then I can be like, "Hey, man, can I come and check the studio out?"
Yo, that studio, I recorded there last time I was out here. I was like, bro, this shit is like.
So you got
history.
5 beats from him from the Dats.
From the Dats, the old joints. Some of them are not even complete, but he's like, yo, if you fuck with this, I'll finish it up.
That's fire.
I got you.
Have you tapped in with Al yet, Alchemist?
Al, yo, unheard story right here. Unheard story. Nobody knows this story. Probably 5-6 years ago, I fucking go to Al's crib, pick out a beat, write it right there on the spot. As I'm writing the first verse, West Side Gun comes in. Big Body Best is already there.
That's got to be a cool hang.
Conway.
You and Big Body Best
Yeah.
in the same place?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yo, fucking Conway comes in. So I'm in. There's a center, like an island in the kitchen. I'm writing it, but these motherfuckers is having wild conversations.
Yeah.
I got some other shit on my mind that just happened that same day where I was like, I really not in the mood to write. But I wrote these 2 verses. I put it on the beat. We did it after the next day. Both of us hit each other. Was like, yo, I think we could do something better. And Al was like, yeah, I think we could do something better too.
Yeah.
So let's just scrap it. And that's the only time I ever worked with Alchemist. And I'm so tight that happened because Alchemist is like one of my favorite
One of the goats.
producers. And it just was like a fucking tornado of shit that was going on in my life. And literally right there while I was writing, that just took me off my game where I was just like,
We could do
fucked that
better.
situation up. Yeah.
If you and Big Body Best are in the same place, is it like just like an aggravated assault felony charge, like in the air?
Absolutely.
Just floating around?
Absolutely. We that same time. I think the next day, me and him drove to Vegas together and just
Oh, my God.
hung out to Vegas.
Vegas with you two would be because
Facts.
you're
We went-
sober now,
Yo.
but like you're also you.
Yeah, facts.
I would just be like, yo, can we go fuck with prostitutes? Like, my favorite thing to do in Vegas is like, because I used to live there. Like, I like to embarrass old men with their whores. So like I'll like walk up to like a dude who's like with like, obvious prostitute, like I'd be like, GFE? You got the GFE going, huh?
Girlfriend experience.
GFE for the hundo?
100 roses.
100 roses. Shout out to Backpage. Those were the days.
100 roses.
Man. What for you, this album is all I feel like you're a pretty vulnerable guy in terms of like a lot of people know a lot about like a lot of low points in your life, a lot of your battles with addiction and obviously being incarcerated, but on this album you kind of shared a little bit about your family life.
Yeah.
Your pops passed away from AIDS?
Yeah. HIV. He contracted HIV from
Needles?
shooting needles. Yeah. Luckily me and my moms didn't get it. And yeah, passed away when I was 4 years old.
Damn. And that was probably, I know you talk about kind of like having a hard time forgiving him.
Yeah, that was I said that was towards God.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But my pops, I don't really have that I have like 2-3 memories about my father, and one of them is like etched in my mind. It's like a movie scene now in my mind when I think about it. I remember walking through the funeral the funeral home. Mm-hmm. My mother bringing me by the hand and kissing him on his forehead in his casket. That's like one of the only memories I have of my father. Yeah. Facts.
That's crazy. So yeah, that happens, and you're kind of like forced to like grow up and be like
Gotta be the man of the house from early. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So these things make me who I am.
All right, we got to stop the interview real quick. Tell you about our folks at MyBookie, our partners at MyBookie. Man, listen, football season is approaching. It is preseason right now. I can feel it. Just had my first fantasy draft. It's time to get this fucking money. NFL is here. Go to mybookie.ag right now. Sign up for a new account. Use the promo code Bootleg right now. When you sign up, they're going to give you that first deposit bonus. Now, MyBookie's crazy because no matter where you're at, you can go on, you can get in on some of that NFL action. You can get in on some of that baseball action. You can get in on their live casino, blackjack, roulette, slots, whatever you're into, it's going down. MyBookie.ag, all right? Sign up right now with that promo code Bootleg. They're going to hook you up real nice. First deposit bonus. Free money to gamble with, bro, when you sign up. What are we talking about? Football season is here. This is literally my favorite time of the year as a degenerate. We must participate. We got to get a little action in every Sunday on something. Maybe a little Thursday night football action. Maybe a little preseason action. Who do you think's going to win the Super Bowl? Throw 100 on it. Fuck it. Sign up, mybookie.ag. Use that promo code Bootleg, and they're going to get you hooked up with that first deposit bonus. Also, want to give a big shout out to our family at King Palm, man. Want to give a shout out to King Palm. They have the Sugar Sean. First of all, congratulations to Phoenix, Arizona's own Sugar Sean for just winning that title with UFC. They did a collab with them. These are the Sugar Punch Honey Orange pre-rolls, which are gas. All right, now this is what's dope about King Palm. 100% organic, all right? We're talking about no tobacco, organic leaves, and what's dope is they have these terpene-infused tips that people just love, bro. They're called the flavor tips, right? You you bust one of these boys out, you know what I'm saying? You fill it with your stuff, whatever you want to smoke, some of that flour that you got from Hardin, and then you hit the tip, and man, oh, I just tasted it right now. Just flavor, full of flavor. Now, go to kingpalm.com right now. Use the promo code BOOTLEG, and you're going to get half off. Half off whatever's on kingpalm.com. If you don't know, King Palm is everywhere. Go to your local smoke shop. Go to your local 7-Eleven. They got King Palms everywhere. So many flavors. So many vibes. The grapes are gas. Yo, kingpalm.com. Use the promo code BOOTLEG. 50% off. Let's get back to the interview. Yeah, 100%, man. And adversity and like you said, man,
And I'm not the only one that goes through it. So when you put shit like that on song, there's 9 billion people on this earth. At least 900 million have gone through the same exact thing or something even worse.
Similar. Nah, some people, that's what I was saying. That's like the kind of shit where you put that on a record and you're like, oh man, this is going to cut through to people because you do your shit, where you're talking about people having feminine Benzes, you know what I'm saying? The C classes. But then you also, if you have a record like that, it's yo, man, I also want y'all to really sit here with me and that's some shit to live to, bro.
I mean, why do we love artists you ain't get it.
No.
Why do we love artists like DMX? Why do we love artists like Eminem? Because they show the vulnerable side. There's a strength in vulnerability.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? And those type of songs and that type of music connects with people on such a different level, and it's timeless.
Right.
I could rap about the feminine bends and then smacking your moms and punting your daughter, but it's cool for a minute. It might wear out. But when you talk about real shit, it's timeless.
100%. I was gonna say, you're in a weird space because there's a gift and a curse to being who you are because you're my kids and even Bravo the Bag Chaser who was here before you, he's yo, that dude's hilarious. And I was yeah, his album just dropped, and he was he raps?
Yeah.
And I was at a high level. So that's a great thing to me because you have you've hosted the Crew League. There's so many bags you're getting just based on you being you.
That's the best part.
Music aside.
Yeah.
I'm NEMS. You're here because I'm hilarious.
Yep.
But for you as an MC, is it ever frustrating where you gotta educate people that you're a rapper? Because you're an OG, dog.
I look at it, I love it. It's like becoming a new artist all over again. And I know that if they see me there with the comedy shit, the funny shit, they're gonna be turned on at some point to seeing me rap. And it's not like my raps are bullshit.
Right.
I'm saying it as humbly as possible. I could rap. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to see something of me oh, shit, I didn't even know. And
so for you, it's one hand washes the other.
Absolutely.
Because you have two audiences. And if hey, if
no rapper is touching my demographic. I'm known by people 3 years old to 70 years old, all races. Wherever I go, no rapper got that demographic.
No, for sure. Has there, what I love is when my favorite shit on the internet of the last decade is you making fun of people while they walk by.
Don't ever disrespect me.
It's the best shit ever. Who did I just see acknowledge your shit, but they didn't know your name? There was
Roseanne.
Roseanne. It was Roseanne. She was on Theo Von.
Yes.
She was like talking about you.
Yo, mad people sent me that.
Yeah, she was talking about you, but she didn't know who you were. She was like, you see this guy that don't you? And then she was like doing your whole bit.
I love that.
How crazy is that to have Roseanne Barr fucking acknowledge you?
Crazy.
Shout out to Roseanne. She's a ghost.
Facts.
She's, I'm trying to get her out of here, but she's a ghost.
I'd let her give me a hand job.
Yeah, I mean, you can say it.
Yeah.
Like, I always say that, like, it's all about the story.
Facts.
Yeah. And, I mean...
It's Roseanne.
Roseanne was jerking off fucking Tom Arnold in the 90s, bro.
I definitely got a shot.
No, I think Roseanne would manually stimulate you. Like,
Think she'll let me beat?
I think so. Did you DM her?
Nah. Maybe I should.
I mean, she knows who you are now. All you got to do is hit her with the DM and say, hey, Roseanne, thank you for the love.
Nah, don't ever
I'm the
disrespect
guy.
me. Not knowing my name. You owe me a hand job now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you got a Roseanne hand job, that would be, I mean, honestly, like.
I might post it on the gram.
Yeah.
That's clout.
Yeah. Spit, no spit, lube.
Raw dog.
Raw dog. You ever have a chick, I always say, you ever go to a restaurant and they give you the salt and pepper? I always say sexually, that's the tell me when to stop. When the waitress is over your plate, tell me when to stop. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When you got that pepper grinder gear, you know what I mean? You know who I saw last night who knew who I was and was like very like engaged in like wanting me to come on her show? Ooh. Alexis Texas. Do you remember Alexis Texas?
Oh, she wanted me to come on her shit too.
And
her show as well.
And I was
she looks way better in person.
Yes.
Than she does on the gram or in the movies.
So she shook my hand and she was like, hey.
And she's cool.
Super nice. Yeah. So she was like, hey, Alexis Texas. And I was like, oh, you are Alexis Texas. Oh, shit.
I was with her probably a month ago.
Wow.
I saw her right up. Came out Scram Jones studio. My man Alvon was with her. Was like, yo, she wants you to be on the podcast. I was like, all right, I want her to come on my podcast.
She has a poppin' podcast.
But let her know we don't hold no punches. We're going to be talking crazy.
Yeah.
She was like, bring it on.
What has been the drawbacks of doing a podcast on the sidewalk outside in Coney Island?
You know what? My own people, like my crew, they fucking talk up a storm like they don't know what
They're in
the
the
fuck
background just shooting the shit,
Bro.
arguing.
And they know what we're doing. They're like my fake security. Like, yo, make sure nobody walks by, and then people walk by. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Yo, we should trade Randall.
Then
Fuck
you hear
that
them
bum.
yelling when the car, somebody ain't knowing the car. Yo, we over here doing the podcast. You heard? I'm like, bro, come on, man. It's your own people all the time.
Also, doing it in the winter probably sucks.
In the winter. Luckily, New York this winter wasn't bad at all. I don't even think it snowed once. Shout out global warming. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it snowed not once. We did the whole first season during the winter. We had Ghostface in the winter. We had cannabis.
Hey.
That was the greatest question ever. Nobody ever said that to him.
What'd you say to cannabis?
I said, yo. I introduced him. I said, yo, sitting to the right of me, you might got more cash than him.
But you ain't
got the skills to eat it
ass like him.
He was like, yo, I didn't know what I was saying.
What, yo, probably one of the wildest lines ever.
Yes.
Ever.
You ain't got the skills to eat an ass like, a man's ass like me. Mm. It's crazy.
I interviewed cannabis. Nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
Very peculiar.
Yo, I had to FaceTime him before he came on to the show. So I'm just to like, he had to meet me to make sure I wasn't trying to, I don't know. So I'm FaceTiming him and I'm like, is this motherfucker on a houseboat?
Right.
I don't know if he lives there.
He was on a houseboat.
He was on a boat, had a whole living room, but then had you could see like the outside. It was weird.
Well, he was telling me he does like HVAC work.
I don't know.
He got mad because like right around the time he came on my show, like LL had just like said something about like like how they buried the hatchet, or just giving him props at I think like his Hall of Fame speech or something. He like gave cannabis props.
Yeah, he fucking revitalized his whole career.
And
even though LL is a GOAT.
Of course, but I brought that shit up, and like Cannabis was mad, bro.
Really?
He just didn't like me bringing up that shit because like it's the dead horse, but it's also like, bro, this is like. I mean, this is like an unavoidable part of your career, bro. It's like it's almost like, look, I could have a conversation with Ja Rule without bringing up 50 Cent pretty confidently, and I could do the same thing with Cannabis. But I've never ever in a million years thought I would sit down with Cannabis because he's such a like out there guy. So I was like, yo, I want to have the talk that I've always wanted to have with this guy.
Absolutely.
I had Cannabis on tape.
One thing I learned about him from having the conversation with him on the podcast, and you can see it, is he didn't know or realize how ill he was.
True.
He was saying like, yo, I just was rhyming like that to get on y'all guys' level. He was talking to me like I was on that level. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm just nice now, bro. I wasn't nice. You the reason I'm nice like I am now. But he was like, yo, I just wanted y'all to respect my pen. And I'm like, bro, you didn't know you was that guy back then? Like, are you crazy? Right. Like, it's, you know, you never know what their mind is telling them.
I also think like the narrative about his debut album is just not
It wasn't good.
I like the album.
Nah, it wasn't good.
Get Retarded was great.
Get Retarded was good. Buckingham Palace.
N-Wordnometry.
Nah. The beats killed them.
Yeah.
And Wyclef beats. None against Wyclef. He got fire beats. But the pairing of them two together, and I asked him, I was like, yo, you wrote Free's verse on that, right? Because I always wanted to. What she said,
I just forgot.
She's specimen with extraterrestrial estimates.
Bro, I totally.
Kids say your testicles to Mexicans. That was like mind blowing to me when I heard her say
Free
that.
from fucking 106 in Park.
And I was like, you wrote that, right? I didn't know all the time. He was like, absolutely. And I was like, of course, you could tell the flow, but you know, these are all questions. That's one of the dopest parts about gaining this status now in my career is that I'm appreciative and I have mad questions that when I meet these people, I can actually ask them shit I always thought about my whole life. Like, always, like, had little questions. Yo, did this Ghostface, off camera, I was asking him crazy shit. Exhibit came to my block, was asking him stuff. Muggs came to my block in Coney Island, bro, and he sat with me the whole day. I was asking him crazy shit about, and it's just super dope.
How often, you haven't launched season 2, have you?
Yeah, we just launched it. We had the Kid Mero, and then we had Sebastian Telfair, basketball player.
I'm cool with, I think it's his brother, Ethan. They got a dispensary in
Arizona.
Yeah, in AZ, yeah. I was going to say, how often are you dropping?
Every week.
Every week.
But because I came to LA today, we didn't drop this week, so we're dropping next week.
Who's on?
Me. I'm my own guest.
I like that.
My album came out, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, there's this dude named Dope is Yola, and he does a podcast that's really popping. But he does story time when he doesn't have guests, and he'll just tell stories. He had a wild upbringing. He was like selling drugs, and he's Mexican, but his mom's boyfriend was a white supremacist who got out of prison. So like he grew up in a house with like a white supremacist. But he has like these story time episodes.
That's what I'll be doing as well. I'll be telling like, so when I remember, I tell stories about my life beforehand. When I remember it, this shit is funny. Everybody else thinks it's funny. To me, it's normal.
Yeah. For you, what is next on all fronts? Obviously, you're working on the new album already. But I mean, are you affected by the strike? Or does that not hit you yet?
I don't give a fuck about
that. Did they
that.
jump you into SAG-AFTRA yet?
Nah, man. I'm trying to get in that shit. Fucking, I got benefits.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you make like $27,000 a year, you get health insurance.
I'm in there.
But they gotta you gotta be in movies, bro.
I'm in musicals on Broadway.
Well,
I'm working on that right now. Master Ace got a musical called The Fallen Season.
Disposable Arts.
So he got a musical based on all those other albums. He put everything kind of together.
What's the one? Long Hot Summer?
Yeah. So he got an album called Fallen Season, but his musical is called The Fallen Season, and I'm one of the main characters in there.
So you're gonna be on Broadway?
Hopefully. They're looking for investors right now.
That's fire.
Yeah, facts.
They haven't approached you to do like any sort of like acting, like
a couple people. Every time I'm out in LA, I have meetings. It's like I'm at a place where people want to put me on TV, and the opportunities are there. We're just not coming up with the right ideas to get on there. It's like we're stuck with, like, after these meetings, like, yo, do you want us to come up with the ideas, or are you guys gonna come up with the ideas? And it just becomes a stalemate. We was working on something with Vice, then they fucking went bankrupt.
Yeah, they did.
Fucking, we working on something with Complex, and then they fucking changed their whole staff overnight.
The clothing line's doing well. I know you guys. You guys ended up in Zoomies, right?
We got FYL brand and Zoomies nationwide. Go to your fucking local mall, wherever you're watching this. There's FYL there, 4 different styles, and then school's coming up. They're gonna be putting a lot more. I got the FYL store in Coney Island.
What's like the hardest thing about that side? Once you get into the point where you are in Zoomies, most fucking clothing lines are like, we made it, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
But I'm sure, like, do they test? Because I've heard, like,
no. So I'm at the testing. This first run was the testing phase
to see how it sells.
To see how it sells, and then they come back and they buy it. So it sold well, and now they're buying for back to school.
So like the guy,
but I had to go on my Instagram and delete everything gun related.
Oh.
So if I don't flash guns on my Instagram and nothing like that, but if I'm wearing a T-shirt with a gun on it, I had to take the post down. If I have my banana clip toys that we've dropped,
I remember those.
We had to take down everything of that.
Because Zoomies requested that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Zoomies is heavily anti-gun, which so am I. Shouts to Zoomies.
Yeah.
We have a great relationship, and there's little shit like that. But I'm a hustler.
I heard when
we make that shit work.
I was talking to the owner of Ethica, and he was saying like the first Zoomies that ever were in was in like Denver, and he said he flew there, and he took like 10 people with him, and they just went in there, and they went to like the 3 stores in Denver that they tested them in, and he said, well, I just bought it consistently for a week straight till it was sold out. I just bought my own shit.
I went on a New York, wherever I go, like while I'm out here, I'll probably stop by the Zoomies that got my shit. Just show love, buy some shit by the people that work there, some effort. Yeah,
Throw this shit on, man.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, because it's kind of like you want them to push your shit.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win for sure.
Facts.
Got to stop the interview real quick to tell you about our good folks at Blue Chew, baby. That's right. Shout out to Blue Chew, man. Listen, everyone's always asking me, does Blue Chew work? Of course it works, because it has the same active ingredient as Viagra and Cialis. It is dick season out here, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that dick is up to par. You get on that Blue Chew, and you're going to never, I'm going to be honest, you remember when Barry Bonds hit 70 home runs in a season, and now they're not letting him in the Hall of Fame? You get off that Blue Chew, they're not going to let you in the Dick Hall of Fame because it's cheating, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So, BlueChew.com, use the promo code Bootleg when you sign up. Now, this is what's dope about Blue Chew, because you want to know if it works. Well, they're going to send you a month for free. Free Blue Chew in discreet packaging, delivered right to your door, but you have to use the promo code Bootleg. BlueChew.com, promo code Bootleg. Everything's online. No doctor's office visits. No worrying about fucking having a weird conversation with some dickhead about your fucking dickhead. No. You fucking BlueChew.com, free month, online. You don't even have to leave your fucking apartment. You don't have to leave anywhere. You just order it. It comes in the mail. And then, you get to work. You get to work, all right? So use that promo code Bootleg and get a free month of Blue Chew. Also want to give a big shout out to our good folks at Odd Socks. Now, this is what's up about Odd Socks. I'm about to reach into my Odd Socks bag. Oh, man. Look, Odd Socks, they got all of the fucking sick licenses. Recently, they locked down Coca-Cola. Recently, they locked down fucking Transformers, Saban, Power Rangers. We got Yoo-Hoo. We got Sour Patch Kids. They got their Odd Socks basics, and I'm telling you, the most comfortable socks in the world. In the fucking world, all right? And they can all be yours. 20% off. 20% off using the promo code Bootleg if you go to oddsocksofficial.com. The most comfortable socks in the world. And they got draws. And these draws are amazing. This is a small, just so we're clear. This is a small. Yeah. Yeah. Chicks can wear these, A lot of chicks like wearing these booty shorts around the crib and shit. Oddsocksofficial.com, whatever you're into. They got the license, WWE, Scarface, fucking Breaking Bad, whatever. Oddsocksofficial.com, promo code Bootleg. Go over there, get 20% off right now. Let's get back to the interview. All right, so for you, is it now that you're on Goliath? Is it more because like this last album we've been talking about for a while? It's been finished for a while, right?
Yep.
Are you going to try to get another album out in the next like 6 months, or what is the plan?
Probably not. Probably within the next the next 6 months will be the beginning.
Next year.
Yeah, next year. Probably early next year, end of winter next year to early spring. I'm hoping to drop another project.
Does Paul like ever give you any feedback? Like, yo, M likes this song.
Nah, he don't say nothing about M.
Nah.
I mean, not that he don't say nothing about M, but yeah, he really don't say nothing about M.
Yeah, I just wonder if he was like, hey, yo, check out this new guy on Goliath, like who also was almost on Shady, who also tagged our door.
I'm sure.
Who also is equally as
Not
disrespectful.
that I'm sure. I don't know. We don't like I'm sure everybody asks Paul about M.
For sure.
So I don't want to be that guy. As well as when I do get the chance to speak to Paul, which is he's always a phone call away. He's great head of the label that I'm on. I'm totally happy with it. But I'm talking about my shit.
Yeah.
I'm busy like, yo, what's the play? Yo, what's up? Need you to push this button, or or we just strategizing.
Was there ever a bar in the last like few years, now that you're more well known, that you just thought was too crazy that you were like, you know what? We're gonna take that bar off the album.
There's a couple that I should have took off the album. Well, there's like 2 verses I took off the album and replaced. But also, listen, I went up to Spotify like 2 weeks ago, and Paul came with me. Like, and that's like unheard of. The head of a label coming to your meetings with you, which was dope. But listening to it in a room with 2 women, and where I'm talking about, watch your mouth, ho, I'll smack a bitch. I'm on the front lines like, yo, what's happening? And I'm like, oh shit, this don't really.
Hey, you're probably like,
yes. And then even Paul at one point was like, it's very tongue in cheek, and it's very, I was yeah.
It's almost like you gotta like, hey guys, look, I'm about to play a song.
Yes.
Or just don't play that song. Yeah, it's like, shit. Yeah, this is a long song.
Facts.
Yeah, like, hey, we could just go to the next one.
Yeah,
like,
it just happened.
You guys don't have to playlist this one. Like, we get it. Like, like, I get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, also, it might not even make the album after all. Like, like, just so you know, like, I think we might take it off.
Facts. When you sit in the meetings with the corporations and these different people, you're like, maybe I should have said a different rhyme right there. But it's cool. It is what it is. That's what makes me me. Fuck your life.
What is the classification between? Give me the what qualifies as a feminine Benz and a masculine Benz.
C class is a feminine Benz. Those are for baby mothers. Those are for single women, girls that do eyelashes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Nail technicians, nurses assistants, so whatever, nurse techs, whatever the fuck, dental technicians and all of that. That's who drives. See, that's like an X5 or X3. You know
that's X3, yeah.
Yeah, no man.
X5's cool.
X5 is decent.
X3 is definitely.
X5 is decent if you're under 30. You know what I'm saying? After 30, bro, you should be getting it.
I remember Evidence from Dilated Peoples talked about his X5 in a rap verse once. Shout out to Dilated Peoples.
Facts.
Yeah. So C classes. Anything outside of a C class is
passable. I mean, C class or under.
You have like a truck for real, like an
a
actual
fucking
truck.
Man's truck.
What truck is it?
I got a
Raptor?
fucking Denali.
Oh yeah, you got the fucking
Denali, bro. That shit is like sitting in my living room. I love that shit, bro.
And you got like your. Do you still have keep shit
wrap.
on you? No, I'm saying I saw the wrap, but do you still keep like your fucking product on you?
I did. I still got.
You have a store.
It's not as intricate as my last truck. But I still got merch in my back of my
because
truck.
it kind of like makes your truck not truckable anymore.
No, it's perfect because people. Some of my friends actually think I'm gonna help them move or some shit like that. So they're like, "Yo, you got the pickup truck, right?" Could you
nah, bro, it's my store.
Shit got merch in the back of it, bro. I ain't got no room for your shit.
Go fuck yourself.
Why would you even ask me to help you move anyway, bro? I'd rather pay somebody to fucking move it for you. Like, leave me alone.
Yeah, I got other shit to do.
Facts. Fuck your life.
Yeah, if you have a friend that'll help you move, that's a true friend.
I won't help you move, but if you really need it, I'll pay for a moving company to do it for you so I don't have to. I'm not a worker. I'm a payer.
Yeah,
Like
I'd rather pay.
Even shit in my house. Something goes fucked up in my house. I don't know how to fix that shit. Yo, just call whoever. Just get it
so
fixed.
you're not like a mechanical kind of guy.
Nah, that's not my style, bro.
No.
My father died when I was 4, bro. My mother didn't know how to do that shit.
See, yo, I feel like I've gotten into like my era of life where feel like I be doing some man shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I can fix shit a little bit. But YouTube, man, YouTube University.
YouTube could do everything. It could teach you everything.
Like I started grilling and shit.
Yo, see, I don't even know how to do that.
I just started, bro.
So the busy.
I got that pellet grill. I got that griddle.
I got a nice grill too. I just never grill on it.
Oh, so you get the griddle though. You could do the fucking hibachi in the backyard.
Fire.
It's great. What's your favorite food?
Pizza.
Pizza. That would make. I mean, that's.
Pizza's like sex. Even when it's bad, it's good.
I was gonna say that it's hard to fuck up pizza.
Facts. California does a good job though. They're getting better though, cause I remember like a couple years ago I would come out here and the shit would be disgusting. Now they got some decent spots out here.
Me and my wife always talk about it. California's pizza is terrible.
It is.
Because the spots that the locals are like, this shit is great. They might have
Trash.
great. Like, this is some bullshit ass pizza.
Absolutely.
And then you'll go to these fucking, dude, I'm in the valley and it's so hard to find a spot that sells pizza and wings together. I'm like, what kind of fucking, like, who raised y'all who opened these restaurants? Like,
Facts.
why can't I get hot wings?
Why, they got good pizza in Arizona?
Yeah.
Really?
Actually, you know, like the #1 rated pizza restaurant in the United States is in Arizona. It's called Pizzeria Bianco. They actually did a Netflix episode about it.
Really?
Yeah. It's fucking gas.
I'm gonna have to go try that out, bro,
Yeah.
because I don't believe you.
No, it's really good. It's not like a New York style. It's like a wood oven.
That's delicious.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
margarita. Look it up. Pizzeria Bianco.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
gotta
ranked
fuck with
like
that.
it's always in the top. He knows. He knows.
I heard it's the New York water.
Yeah, it is. Same with the bagels.
The New York water.
Yeah.
I've heard that about the bagels.
Yeah,
for sure.
bagels, fucking pizza. It's the water.
Is the water supposed to be better in New York?
It is. Absolutely. You could drink the tap water.
Really?
Absolutely.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah, you could drink the tap water in New York.
I always figured to be the opposite.
Nah, it's not. I don't know how they do it.
When
but
I think of New York water, I think of the episode of Seinfeld where Kramer swam in the river or the
yeah, those shits are nasty.
yeah, but like so
Just
that's
like
what
Coney
I think.
Island. Coney Island is disgusting. I won't go in. I go in Coney Island water once a year on New Year's Day, like the polar bear plunge.
Yeah.
But I go in that shit with sneakers, with Timbs.
It's fucked up. The water.
It's not. It's
just
green.
not- yeah. You ever go party in like or like hang out in like what are the like where the Hamptons are and shit where they got all the fucking
Yeah. It's
like-
the same water as Coney Island.
it's the same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same like.
It's just more expensive houses.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Still the same bullshit water.
What has been the most random moment where you've kind of pinched yourself in the last let's say 3 years? Where you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro, it happens a lot. I meet a lot of celebrities that are hyped to see me.
Yeah.
Like they hype when they get, like I'm like, oh shit, that's this person. Like, don't ever disrespect me, yo. Or sometimes it's illa when they be like, yo, I've been loving your raps, and like Ghostface, when Ghostface was like, yo, I've been a fan of you. He was like the first battle rap I really fucked with.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, you meet a lot of these people you think they don't be watching, they be watching.
Do you get free Knicks tickets now?
Knicks ain't never give me not one ticket, bro.
Really?
Not one ticket. Fuck the New York Knicks.
Bro, you gave them a whole remix?
Bro, I gave them a remix.
A theme for the
I gave them
season?
a whole fucking rallying cry, bro.
What?
They did not do the right thing at all.
Did they-
At all.
wait.
They didn't even offer. Oh, matter of fact,
They didn't reach out?
I did their they reached out for me to do their celebrity game. I did it. And it was like, yo, whatever game you want, just let us know. I just said, like towards the end of last season, I was like, all right, let me redeem these tickets. Like, I don't care what's the game. Don't disrespect me and give me some bullshit seats. I need courtside or I'm not going.
Yeah.
Every time a Nick hits a fucking three,
Bing bong.
bing. Bro, they never got back. Or they tried to hit me with the bullshit seats or had me try to do some content for them. Yo, give me these fucking seats so I ain't doing shit. Like, fuck out of here, man. They've been disrespecting me for mad seasons. I was a lifelong Knicks fan, but not no more. When I see how they do business, that shit is disgusting.
At least you guys have Brunson. That's nice.
I don't give a fuck who we got.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Fuck them. Go Nets.
Facts.
I mean, Brooklyn.
Go fucking Sixers. Go fucking Suns. Who gives a fuck?
I like that.
All I care about is the Giants. New York football Giants, bro. They'll smack the shit out the Cardinals.
Do you like Daniel Jones?
No, I don't.
He had a good year, bro. He beat the Vikings in the playoffs.
Yeah. He's growing on me, pause.
Yeah, and I think Barkley's out of there, though. I think he wants to go.
He's back. He probably does, but he's here this season.
He's back.
Give him a 1 year fucking contract.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Gave Daniel Jones a $70 million, whatever, 7-year contract. They give Saquon no fucking.
I just don't feel like you should ever give anyone who played football for Duke
facts.
that much money.
Facts.
Like, you played football at Duke.
Yo, it gotta be some racial shit, bro. They always get white quarterbacks.
I mean, also, they're fucking over these running backs. Like, Dalvin Cook, he's on the Jets? What the fuck?
Yo, the Jets on the low got a squad. They got fucking...
They're gonna be nice.
What's his name?
Sauce Gardner.
No,
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, bro. But the Jets always do that. They always pick up a dope-ass quarterback after his prime.
Yeah.
That's just picking up a check.
Is it like a tense rivalry between the Giants and Jets?
Yeah, I mean, the Jets are fucking
because
losers,
they're terrible,
bro. The
yeah.
Jets,
I mean, they're
like the Mets. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of heart
to be a fan.
Nets, to be Jets or Mets fans, because you know they're not winning no time soon.
It's like
with Aaron Rodgers, with fucking, who was the cornerback they got a couple years ago? Revis. They don't do nothing with these fucking stars.
Well, at the end of the day, like, if you're a Jets-Mets fan, you probably would forgive your wife for fucking another man.
Absolutely. You probably walked in on your wife getting
and you know what you do? You'd be like,
I've dealt with my whole life.
Hey, guess what? I'm mad right now.
Maybe next year.
But I'm going to go walk it off. All right? When I come back, these guys better not be here, and my dinner better be ready. At least take a shower before bed.
Damn.
Go Mets.
Go Mets.
Anyway, so the album is out, man. Everybody should go support
Rise of the Silverback is out right now wherever you listen to music. If you fucking watch this whole shit and you don't go listen to the fucking album... Bro, fuck your life, bro. I hope you fucking choke on a dildo.
What's your... glass or rubber?
Glass. Go break your 2 front teeth.
Yeah. You know, there's some bitches that put a glass dildo in, like, a freezer.
That's some fucking whore shit. Gotta be a whore to do that.
Yeah. Like, I remember, like, when I was, like, 19, I opened this bitch's freezer. I was at her crib in the middle of the night, and I opened her freezer, and there was a fucking dildo in there. And I was like... It's like, oh yeah, it feels good, like when you freeze the glass dildo. I'm like,
that's like the kid in the Christmas Story when he puts his tongue up. Won't that happen to the pussy?
Yeah,
right.
That's a good point. Wow,
it's my new shit.
Yeah, that'd be fucked up, bro. You'd have a real, that'd be a painful penetration.
Hey, yo, all right, bro. What we getting at? Rise of the Silverback out now, bro.
Where can people buy the merch?
FYL.NYC. There's no .com. People get confused. Like, oh, there's no .net.com. No, it's www.fyl.nyc. And if you're in New York, come by the FYL store. And go by fucking Zoomies.
Go to Zoomies. Go to Coney Island. Get you a glizzy and go to the store.
Facts.
There it is, man. I appreciate you pulling up, brother. Always.
My guy, always.
NEMS! Hey, what up, man? You just watched another episode of the Bootleg podcast brought to you by Hardin, baby. Shout out to the family at Hardin. Don't forget, make sure if you're in Las Vegas, you get into that taxi. As soon as you land, you get into that Uber, say, take me to Hardin, all right? They're going to get you taken care of. The most craziest premium selection of cannabis you'll ever find under one roof. It's a vibe in there. The bud tenders, they're going to take care of you. Man, listen, tell them I sent you. They're going to get you right. Shout out to the family at Hardin in Las Vegas, the #1 dispensary in the world, all right? And we are so proud to be partners with them. So shout out to Hardin. Go follow them online, Hardin_Las Vegas, and check out their website, HardinLasVegas.com. Get you some swag. You know, you can't buy this, but, shout out to Hardin.